Welcome back, guys. It's a pleasure to be back. My name's Harrision Layzell, and today I'm presenting a Porsche Cayman 987 Gen 2 with the PDK gearbox. Let's jump straight in and see how she drives. We're inside the Porsche Cayman 987 Gen 2, and first impressions are, wow, what an incredibly well-built car. It's just so much fun because it's lightweight, it's mid-engined, and it's rear-wheel drive. I mean, in a sports car, you can't get much better than that. And it's got this beautiful PDK gearbox, which just works so well. And we'll talk more about the figures of the car. So this car produces 260 brake horsepower, and that also makes 300 Nm of torque. Now this car is a 2.7 naturally aspirated flat six engine. It has a top speed of 163 miles an hour and does a 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. So I'm going to explain why this Cayman is so unique. Firstly, this one's finished in the Carrera white paint job, which is not a common colour on these Caymans. It's also got these Carrera S 19-inch facelift alloy wheels finished in the satin black, alongside these turquoise colour brake calipers. Now, as long as I've been with the business and presenting these cars, I've never ever seen one with these brake calipers of this colour, and it just really makes the car pop more than what it already does. This Cayman also has the gloss black side mirrors, which contrast really nicely with the alloy wheels and also the vents here. Now, moving down here, the best part about a Cayman is the fact that they're mid-engines. The sense of gravity in these cars are bang central, which is almost like driving a go-kart. Obviously, these ducts here are so the air can flow in and cool the engine, as the engine is sitting right behind you in the driver's seat. So you guys might know that a Porsche Boxster and a Porsche Cayman are virtually the same sort of car, except from the Cayman is the coupe version and has the hardtop. Now, the rear spoilers on a Boxster on a 987 don't really make much impact. However, on the Caymans, they're much larger and they do have more of an impact for aerodynamics. On this specific Porsche Cayman, we have the sports tailpipes, which is different to just the standard oval shape. It makes the car look more aggressive, and it just sounds amazing. When you hear the flat six coming out of this exhaust here, you're going to really understand why you need to buy one of these Caymans. So as I mentioned previously, this Cayman is mid-engine, which gives you the beauty of having a rear boot and a front boot. I'm going to demonstrate the amount of space that you get in one of these, which, to be honest, if you're buying a lightweight sports car and you're worried about practicality, then look no further, because you've got a load of space here to put golf clubs or any sort of groceries, and you've also got this part on here. Obviously the engine's sitting here right now, but you can lay stuff across here should you need to. Now, Porsche have really utilised the space in the Cayman. I mean, down here you've got speakers, you've also got another storage compartment, which this is on both sides, by the way. Now, and then also, if you look carefully, in the back of the seats you've got little hangers, so if you've got shirts or t-shirts or whatever it may be, hang them on the back so they don't get creased on your way to your job interview or your job, whatever it may be. It's got so many different features that you could use it as an everyday car. So we're back around the front now, and I'm going to demonstrate the front boot space on these Gen 2 Caymans. So with the press of a button, this lifts up. Now, you'll be familiar if you know Porsches. These are very similar in most of the Boxsters and the 911s as well. They also create little storage compartments here, so they maximise your use of being able to store stuff in the car. And the boot space is actually quite deep, which allows you to put suitcases in here if you're going on long journeys. I mean, for an all-rounder, for a sports car, it has features on it that you could use in an everyday car, hence why these people can daily them. So this car, as previously mentioned, is very unique, and one of the main reasons is because of the spec and the colour of the car, of the interior. So once you get into this car, you're going to see it's got a stone grey full leather interior. Now, whoever had this from new specced it with sports seats, which is a rare option on the Caymans. They look really, really nice. They're also heated as well, so you get the joy in the winter or on a cold day like today, you put the heated seats on. So this is the 3-spoke smooth leather steering wheel, which has the paddle shifters on it as well. It's quite a cool design because they've got the stone grey on the outside bit here, but the black on the inside bit as well. It's got the black coloured instrument dials. Now, obviously being the Gen 2, it's got the upgraded interface, which means the buttons won't wear away like as they do in some of the Gen 1s. And obviously the party piece of this car is the PDK gearbox. It is one of the best gearboxes I've ever driven and used. It's so instant. The way it can react to the throttle response and the way you're driving is just very, very clever. So we'll talk more about the owner's history of this car. This car has had 5 previous owners, and the current owner has had it from the 1st of September 2020, which so happens to be my birthday. Fun little fact. So this car also has a full service history, which is specialist and main dealer. It gives you that peace of mind that only professionals who work on these cars day in, day out have had their hands on it and looked after it. And it's just an all-round really good car. I mean, the exterior condition's perfect. The interior condition, you couldn't even tell that this car's, what, 10, coming up to 11 years old? So, I mean, for me, it is, I would pick a Cayman for a daily sports car. And the thing that tops it off really is the interior. This colour is an optional extra, and if I was to spec one of these, this is the colour I'd go for. It contrasts the rest of the car so well with the black wheels and the white exterior paint. It's honestly, I mean, you would not be able to tell this car is the age it is, and the way it drives is perfect. We're on some back roads right now, and the way it just floats through the bend. Like I previously mentioned, with the engine being in the middle of the car, it's just a go-kart on steroids, literally. It's perfect, and people who own Porsches already or are looking to get into the Porsche community will soon realise how well built the cars are, and the way that the Germans are able to produce cars like this all the time, every single generation. It is really phenomenal how well they execute the quality and the building of these cars. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we drop new videos. Hit the like button as well if you enjoyed the video. Also, comment down below on what you thought, if you're interested in the car, if you like the car, if you like the videos, literally anything. Also, in the description below will be our social media links for the platforms of Instagram. You can see a lot of our behind the scenes there as well, and some of the cars that we have in stock. Also, click down below if you want to visit the website to see this car on the website, and many, many more. We are a Porsche specialist. We specialise in these cars. The guys here in the team have a great knowledge and understanding of these cars, and we'll try our best to give you the best deal and the best car that we possibly can. So we'll see you in the next one.